Hello everyone, so I am back and I am back with another video. So today's video is going to be a different type of video, something I typically don't do or don't have on my channel because my channel is becoming just vlogs and beauty and life. If you go back to all my old videos, it's about hair reviews and lipstick reviews, which are my most popular videos. Lipstick reviews, go check them out. I'll leave some down below. But today we are going to do a video about being in Phoenix, Arizona, or living in Arizona, and then I'll touch about being black in Arizona, being African American living in Phoenix. Phoenix, if you know about Phoenix, that's a broad statement. So I have my notes here because I didn't want to miss anything and I want to cover just about everything. So first off, I've been in Arizona for a while now. So I feel like I am more than qualified to touch this subject. And let's start off with the list here. First, we are going to talk about nightlife. So nightlife here is cool. It's becoming more and more popular, actually. So nightlife here is cool. What is most popular is Scottsdale, Old Town Scottsdale. I usually go to like International, Mint, clubs like that, sometimes Maya, but I do touch into the clubs of like El Jefe and Bottle Blunts. So Old Town Scottsdale, it is like a strip of clubs, and it's in the middle of Old Town Scottsdale. It is very it gets very packed out there. It gets very crazy. It's really popular. Also, we have Mill Avenue. Mill Avenue is in Tempe, right next to ASU, Arizona State University. So that's pretty much the college pub where all the college kids go, 18 and up, and that's like a strip as well of clubs, restaurants, everything like that. That's very popular. So the nightlife here it's good, it's decent. It's not like Vegas, it's not like Miami, it's not like Atlanta, but it's decent. Like, it's decent. It's hip-hop clubs, there's techno clubs, there's like top 40 clubs, so it's a good mix. They kind of do play the same songs over and over. Like, you can go one weekend, say I go this weekend to Sunday Fun Day, because Sunday Fun Day is popular here. It is popular. So today's Sunday. So say I go to Sunday Fun Day today, and then I go a month later. You're probably going to be hearing the same songs with a mix of something else. They do rotate the same songs. That's something I do not like, but I do like the hip-hop clubs here. But it's kind of like a lot of the same music, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's about nightclubs. Food. Okay, let's touch on food. Now, we are in Arizona, so we know what that means. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's great food out here. Some people do. I've watched some videos about being in Arizona and they say it's great food. I don't know, maybe because I'm from a different region of the country, I don't know. And I've been here a while, so let's just reiterate on that. But the food is not popping. It is not. Don't listen to these people. Mexican food everywhere, 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 everywhere. Of course, like, we're in Arizona. So Mexican food, we have the American restaurant foods, Cheesecake Factory, all those type of foods. It's a lot of restaurants here and a lot of small business owners, but I've tried so many restaurants that claim to have soul food, stuff like that. It's a no. Lolo's Chicken and Waffles, yeah, it's decent. Yeah, so with that being said, my mom's restaurant is coming soon. We're doing catering right now, so that's coming soon. We're gonna bring some real food to the valley. Anyway, let's talk about something more important: jobs and careers. Now, if you don't have a job in Arizona, Phoenix, Tempe, Mesa, Chandler, Avondale, Goodyear area, honey, you do not want to work. It is no reason why you should not have a job here at all, point blank, period. There's no reason. The jobs are booming here. They're booming. They're coming up anytime You turn around, it's a job popping up, job popping up, job popping up. The mecca of jobs, if you're looking for something just to get in real quick, is in Phoenix and Tempe, some in Mesa. If you live in the West Valley, you more than likely have to drive, have to take a drive. But like I said, there's no reason why you shouldn't have a job here. And the starting pay is decent. I will say that starting pay is decent. Of course, you have to work your way up, but it is not like some other states where you're starting off at like $9, $10, $11, $12. You get where I'm going. It's a good starting rate here. So if you don't want to work, if you don't have a job here in Arizona, you don't want to work. It is so easy to find a job. Some people, I see that they're like, oh, I just moved here and I had a job within 3 days. Some people, they do their applications before they even get here, and they have an interview by the time they get here, then they secure the job. So if you're thinking about moving to Arizona, do it. If you're looking for like stability with a job. As far as a career, it's a good place for careers if you have your degree, or if you're already established, or you're trying to be a business owner. So yeah. And what else do I have on my list? Let's talk about cost of living. Now, taxes are high. They are about 2 to 5% high, and I researched that because, like I said, I have my little notepad. So I researched that. So taxes are high here. I'm not going to lie, but the cost of living, I wouldn't say is expensive, but I wouldn't say it's like uber affordable. Like, it's just a happy medium, I think. And it depends on what part of the valley you live in. If you live way out in the West Valley, you can get more bang for your buck. You can get a larger home for a cheaper price, but it's because it's in the West Valley, which is further out. If you're moving into the East Valley or Central Phoenix, then the price is going to go, it's going to increase. So yeah, it just depends. Is it more affordable than California? Heck yeah. That's why it's so many Californians here in Arizona. Is it more affordable than somewhere like DC? Heck yeah. You can get a house at a more affordable rate. So it's affordable, but let's just say, because I'm into real estate. So in Atlanta, you can get a 5-bedroom house, 2-bathroom house, nice home, townhome, or a single family home. Let's just say a new construction home, $175,000 to $200,000. You might not be able to get that here in Arizona. Not going to lie to you, it won't be as many bedrooms. Well, that's not true, because again, if you're in the West Valley, you can get that. It just depends. If you all want me to touch more on cost of living and homes, let me know. Also, so we're gonna move on, because that one, it can go more to depth. But cost of living and home affordability, it is affordable, but it isn't like California. Like you definitely can get a great home, great apartment, all of that in California. You can get you a nice 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment here for $1,100, and it's a nice 2-bed, 2-bath. In California, you're looking at $1,100 for a studio. So, you know, that's the comparison. All right, so someone's knocking at my door. Okay, so let's talk about traffic. Traffic is dreadful. Traffic is horrible. Traffic is not the business here. It's just not. It's horrible. It's been bad since the time I've moved here, and over the years and years, it's just getting worse. And more people are moving here, so the more it's getting populated, the more that it's just getting worse, pretty much. Like, I don't foresee it getting any better. They're opening up a new highway coming from the 303. Still don't see that getting better. The I-10 is packed to capacity, because that's the main highway, from like during weekdays at least, 6 a.m. to like 9 a.m. Traffic starts at like 2 a.m. to like 6 p.m. in the evening. If you live in the West Valley, it's going to take you about 45 minutes to an hour to get home, usually when it takes about 30. Even if you live 15-20 minutes away from, your job, say Central Phoenix, it's still going to take you a bit to get home. It's just horrible. That's just that on traffic. I don't foresee it getting any better. It isn't going to get any better. It's starting to get comparable to Atlanta traffic. If you've ever been to Atlanta, you know how bad that traffic is. It is very comparable. It is getting there, but not all the way yet with LA traffic, because LA traffic is another level. But we are moving in that direction, I guarantee you, because more and more people are moving to Arizona because, one, because of the weather, two, because of the cost of living. Like I said, it's affordable to live here. And let's talk about location. It is a great location as far as weather. Now, I am in the process of in the headspace of thinking about moving right now, just because I am so hot. I hate being hot. I cannot be in 120-degree weather 6 months out of the year. I've been doing this too long. So I just been thinking about it. I don't know, I'm not really there yet, but I don't know. Yeah, it's really hot, and it gets to 120. It's no exaggeration. So if you're watching this video, you've never been to Arizona, you're considering it, it gets hot. In the winter time, winter is lovely. You can wear shorts, crop tops, with a little sweater or something when it gets chilly, but you can still wear shorts and stuff in the winter time here. So that's why a lot of people move here, because of the weather. We have snowbirds that come from up north every winter, so that makes the traffic even worse during the winter time, because all of the snowbirds come down and they stay here during the winter season. They have winter homes here. So yeah, weather is lovely, but it's hot. Let me see, what was I talking about? Oh, location. Like, the location is great because you can go to Vegas, you can go to LA. Like you can see in my most recent vlogs, both of them, I just came back from LA and I just came back from Vegas, and I go there often. So that's great, especially if you're trying to maybe get closer to LA for entertainment purposes or any type of career like that. Then it's only a 6-hour drive. So we're in a great location to always travel and go do something fun. There are things fun to do here. There's a lot to do. I mean, I just recently went rock climbing last weekend. There's always expos going on. My sister literally just came back from a Black Women's Expo where it's like 1,000 women there just networking and everything. We're getting ready to do our own Women's Empowerment Boss Babe Life and Wellness Conference. So that's coming soon. I'll leave the details as it gets closer. But yeah, it's always something to do. There's rock climbing, there's Sunday Fun Day, there's skydiving, there's the Grand Canyon right there, you have Sedona, you have Lake Havasu. There are lakes here. It's always expos, there's always concerts, it's always just a lot to do. So yes, now let's talk about culture, because that's important to me. So if you are looking to move here and you're coming from a cultured place, you are going to be in a culture shock, because there's not much culture. We have, I mean, it's a great Mexican culture, but that's about it. There's no culture. And I feel if you have kids, that's not really a good thing, because I think it's important for kids to be cultured and be around a whole bunch of different people. Are there Black people in Arizona? Absolutely, there's a lot, but they aren't cultured because they're from here, so they're only used to being around a certain type of people. And when I mean culture, I mean music, I mean food, I mean stuff like that. So it's not much culture here. It's a lot of Black people. No, I take it back. It's not a lot of Black people. It's a lot of Mexicans, of course. That's a given. We're right next to California, right next to Mexico. There is white people, of course. We have some Indians, natives, yes, some other minorities, Asians, Black people. Black people are gonna fall at the bottom of the totem pole, just to be honest, because there's some, like, we're here, but we're not here. Therefore, there is no culture, our culture, here. Great Mexican culture. Not saying anything about Mexicans, don't get it all mixed up. Great Mexican culture. And it might not even be what it's supposed to be for them, I don't know, but it's everywhere. But there's no other culture, none, not zip. So that's a bad thing for kids, because when kids are going to school, they're only like, they're not getting culture. It's great for kids because there's not much crime rates or anything like that, like in DC, Chicago, Memphis, New Orleans, stuff like that. So there's not, I mean, of course there's crime everywhere, but it's not that type of crime. So that's good as far as bringing kids here, but they won't really be cultured. So if you want your kids to grow up in a great environment but still be cultured, you need to teach them that at home. Just being honest, they're not going to get it out here. They're not going to get it, just point blank period. But that's that. And what else should I cover? East Valley versus West Valley. I think I kind of covered that. West Valley is a little further out. That's Glendale, Avondale, Surprise, Peoria, stuff like that. Cost of living is cheaper as far as homes and apartments there because it's the West Valley. It's further out. East Valley, you have Chandler, you have Mainsley, you have Gilbert, Chandler. Oh, I already said Chandler. Tempe, stuff like that, which it is centered, or Scottsdale, which is centered around like everything. West Valley is getting more and more populated. It has a metro area. Glendale is metro. It has everything near. Each city on the West Valley has everything that you need there, but if like everything gets pretty much done on the East Valley, most jobs are in the East Valley and everything like that. That's why I think everything is more expensive. So yeah, East Valley versus West Valley. If you want to determine which one you want to move to, just do your research. They're both decent. I've lived on both, in both, or whatever. So I think that's all that's on my list for now. If you all have any questions about Arizona or being black in Arizona, maybe that would be no, let me cover that right now. So being black in Arizona, I mean in Phoenix, it's just like whatevs. Like, it's different. It's a culture shock. You see a lot of black women with white men, or you see, I take that back, you see a lot of black men with white women. A lot. It's crazy, actually. But if, I mean, I'm not judging. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But yeah, it's a lot. It's cool though here. Black people, they kind of don't speak to each other, so that's kind of like not okay. But then you do have your groups, like my sister just came from the Black Women's Expo and it was phenomenal. She said it was a great network and everyone was friendly. So it's not like that with everything, but I'm so friendly and we're so friendly. So when we see another black person, well, anyone actually, but I'm just saying black, when we're talking about black people, I see a black person or a black girl, I'm like smiling, like, oh, like, hey, and they just look at you. I'm like, girl, bye. And it kind of turns you into that type of person because you start, like, you so used to speaking to people, so you turn into that person that doesn't speak back because you're used to people not speaking to you. Then I have to shake myself out of it. Like, don't be like that. Stay the friendly, nice person that you are. Not everyone's like that out here, but I'm just saying black men out here, or they're kind of different. I don't know, not culture. So whatevs. So that is, I can touch more into that. Let me know in the comments if you want me to touch into being black, like, because I can't really go into depth, but I wasn't like touching on that in this particular video. So let me know in the comments if you want me to go in on that, any or whatever else about Arizona. So let me know, and that is all. Follow me on Instagram, and my giveaway is coming soon. I am posting the details tomorrow on Instagram, so follow me. Viva la Arielle. Bye.